I hate this camera. There we go. Katsuragi, what's going on? How you doing? Who's on line? Ryan. What is he playing? Miles Morales. Getting ready for Spider-Man 2. Good, how am I? I'm good. So, you went to the coffee shop the other day, not to air your dirty laundry everywhere, but you didn't get coffee. What did you get? I think you got a tea. Just at home and not at the movies? You and me both. Or maybe I am at the movies and I just stream there now. In the projector room. You got a chocolate milk? What did her post say? I can't look it up right now, but I thought it was something. I thought it was like a unsweetened tea. I thought it was like some kind of chai tea thing that you got. All right. How's the chocolate milk? Speak with Otto. Just fine. Was it the perfect ratio of milk to chocolate syrup? That's important in a chocolate milk. I'm sorry, but it is. What is your ideal chocolate milk? Is it Hershey's? Is it Quick? What else is there? Don't say Yoo-hoo. We're not 8 years old. As I play 50 million video games a year. You don't have a preference? We buy Hershey syrup usually because that's like the go-to. Every day the kids get into the car, not a hi daddy, not a hi mommy, I missed you mommy, I missed you daddy. No, we strap them in, we look at them, their little faces, their little gorgeous eyes, they look right back at us, they say, chocolate milk. I swear to God, that's all they say. Chocolate milk daddy. Hello to you too, Lucas. Chocolate milk daddy. And if I don't give it to him, all hell breaks loose. I'm gonna assume you act the same way, Katsuragi, when you don't get your chocolate milk. All right, Otto, what do you got to say?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight.
And Danny's taken right after him. She asked for the same.
Bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Asses.
I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Nice. You can't tell if I'm exaggerating or telling the truth. I am 100% telling the truth. Actually, I would tell you if I was exaggerating. I would chuckle at the end or something. I'd be like, I'm just joking. No, 100%. They ask me for chocolate milk at the end of every day. Beginning of every day too, sometimes. When we wake up in the morning, chocolate milk? No. No. I refuse. When you get home, yeah, sure, whatever. You did a full day of daycare, you didn't cause any problems. Okay, you deserve it. They're obsessed, man. Find the curse breakers. I'm gonna assume they're outside, but how do I get to the outside from here? Izuku's going to preschool this fall or next year. He was signed up for preschool this year. He was. And then Christina got a full-time job doing this job that she's doing. And he was signed up. The problem is with preschool, they're like public school schedule. So like 9 to like 2:30. And it would have even been before that because she only signed him up for part-time thinking that she wasn't, you know, going to be working. Oh, there's this side quest down there. So we had to stick him into full-time daycare because at least that's 6 to, you know, 6:30. So manageable, like for people with full-time jobs. So he wasn't able to go to the preschool this year, but we're hoping in a few years he can because it's so much cheaper, preschool. You look ominous. Oh, the boatman.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right? Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The holes in my hull.
That's one way.
If we don't eat no, if we don't pay no tolls, then we don't eat no rolls. And we don't net no holes in our hulls.
Keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tart.
Still can't believe he's 3 already? Yeah, you and me both, man. It's insane. It was just like yesterday we were bringing him home.
For a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
It flies, man. It's nuts. And there are days where it's like, I wish, you know, obviously, sometimes he drives me up a wall and his mom. And we're just like, I cannot wait until he's, you know, can like old enough to do things on his own. And he's, you know, capable of like just sitting in a room without screaming or shouting or running around all over the place. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if you want that. I don't know if you want to skip time that far ahead. You know, because then now it's like now you're just kind of, you're waiting mentally for and emotionally for something else, you know, later down the line where you should be like enjoying this time. You know, so sometimes I kind of have to stop myself and think about that when I'm like really fuming or like really like at wit's end with like they're screaming, both of them. Because it's like, they're not going to look like this forever. Like Danny's in a stage where I don't remember Lucas at, like she's like 1.5. So she's very like small, still babyish looking, you know? And like when he was that size, Danny was just born. So like not that we were ignoring Lucas, we weren't, but he grew like kind of at the same time into like the little kid version he is now. And we just completely missed the Danny portion, like that she looks like. It's hard to explain, but we missed like the transition between like baby to like toddler, and now he's full on like little kid. And I was like, I don't remember that at all. You know, it's so nuts. So with Danny, I'm trying to like, okay, we don't have any other kids, so I can enjoy this part of, you know, the way she is now. She's like mobile, but I can still pick her up. I can play with her, horseplay and stuff like that. And she, you know, and she's not like little kiddish yet. But by this time next year, she probably will be. Like, I think the months between, I could have this completely wrong. I want to say the months between 2 and 2.5. So like the 6-month mark, that's where a kid rapidly changes from like looking babyish still to like full on toddler, like little kid. And like you miss it in an instant if you blink. It's nuts, because that's what happened to him.
Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost. Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands.
I swear.
Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell.
I swear to God, I'm not lying.
The logs back here to the mere, which is why
I can't. It's live. It's already on the internet.
And And it just
Come here,
so
I'll show you.
happens I once heard the thorny pitches
When you see
of
this, that means I'm
Curltail
streaming
Falls
this part.
cover themselves in a sticky wax.
Nobody heard you. Don't worry
To
about it.
trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tie
Frank says
me
hi, by the way.
over. Sounds easier than felling a faraway
She says hi.
forest. That's for certain.
Thank you for Lucas's clock, she said. All right. I completely missed all of that.
Finish with that, lad.
You're welcome. It was funny, Frank, because the other night he started freaking out because he loves the sonic clock. Like, I hung it up for him and everything. He wanted to sleep in the crib with it. And I'm like, no, not at all. He's like, I want to see it. So I had to take it off the wall, give it to him so he could like hold it so he could like, you know, shut up while we change his diaper. And he just kept saying like, I want to bring it in the crib. He still uses a crib. Yeah, we're going to transition him to a baby bed or a toddler bed pretty soon. Yeah, we need to work on that. I guess I go back up. How the fuck do I get out of here? Slay thorny thistles at Cortel Falls. All of that dialogue was just for that? You're kidding me. I don't even know how to get the hell out of here. Maybe go back up here? 3 is the age he gets his own bed, but like we're slacking. There's like attachments that we need to get for it because his crib right now, it like converts into a toddler bed, but there's other things that kind of go along with that. So like when he has his own bed and he can get out and walk around, like we're upstairs, so I need to put up a gate either at the top of the stairs, which is really hard because it's like a banister, or on his door. So I'm trying to figure out what to do there. We're working on it. Don't worry. Calm your jets. We got get him a bed.
If you need volunteers, just say the word. That band will be comfortable.
Viv?
Here for another of my lectures.
View the state of the realm.
Allow me to educate you.
Let's say. State of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaways map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Nine Tails past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationship of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Oh wow, that's quite the tree.
Here's the latest information I have.
The Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI. That updates as you progress through the main scenario. I still feel like I'm a tutorial island for some reason. Isn't that crazy? Like I think I'm like 8 hours into this, maybe, and I feel like I'm still learning new shit. Use L1 and R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Ambrosia, the Chocobo? Born in the stables of Roslith Castle, Ambrosia was chosen by the young Clive Rossfield to be his personal steed and raised him from a chick. She is a proud bird and deeply loyal to her master, quickly turning her beak upon anyone who shall attempt to pet her. Clive's personal steed during the... Okay. Sir Tyler. Rodney! Oh. Rodney, Murdoch, Elwyn. Oh, this is like only his family. Oh, Year of the Realm, I see. So it's... I got it. Here we go. So it's a timeline. Sid the Second. Karen. Ultima. Okay, he sucks. Hugo. Elwyn's dead. So wait, where's Sid in all this? Rodney's dead. He should be over here, right? Oh, no, that's Clive's hideaway. He might be over here. Sid's hideaway. Oh, here he is. Sidolphus. Gotcha. Okay, so that makes sense. So this was 5 years ago. This is present day. Wow. Cool shit.
One must understand one's place in the world.
The situation map. Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates you as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1 and R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. I don't know how much I'm going to use this. I'm sorry. Like, it's cool that it's here, but I can't, like, kind of like the lore screen that you're supposed to press every now and again. I try and keep up with it, but it's like, oh, it's just something else you have to do. Like, I feel like this is a leaderboard video on YouTube that I could probably watch one day, and they'll just tell me literally all of this. All right.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
That's right. Yes, it is.
If you need volunteers, just say the word.
I need volunteers. All right, what are you? You're a doorway to...
Rosaria's not so kind to travelers these days. If you're bound for the rest, make sure you keep your wits sharp and your steel sharper.
Well, all the best to him. Thank you. I appreciate that. I agree. I've been in here already. Let's see. Oh, it's down here? So I have to go down to the pier? Okay. Let's go down again. Very cool.
Finish with that lock, Sid.
Oh, I guess I just... Do I walk off? Yeah, that's it. I just walk off the pier, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's take care of this. Three reads. Rising waters transform once fertile farmland into a noisome morass, rendering it highly inhabitable and to all uninhabitable, sorry, to all but leeches and lizards. Test out this new weapon, I guess. Oh, it's haircut time, friends. It's getting bad. How do I get down there? Okay, Jill's still with me. That's good. Nothing's changed there.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Nice. Alright, gotta relearn how to fight. I forgot Red Dead came out today on the Switch. Will not be buying it because I already own it. On what? Xbox One? And it works perfectly fine on that. So, no need to spend, I don't know, what is it, 60 bucks? Nice.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
That's it? Alright. Job well done, mates. Martha's Rest. Oh, that's where we're going? I remember that place. Should I just go there? Screw it. I'll turn in the side quest later on.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Uh-oh. I don't feel like going back yet.
Off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Prioritize quest, but I don't honestly... Oh, the side quest is still kind of active. Alright, the Gathering Storm. Pursue the garrison soldiers. Make for Gladamon Abbey? Okay. I think the top one is the main story.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, it looks like you have new shit. Let's see. How am I on potions? Pretty damn good.
Care out there, eh?
Aye.
Oi, look sharp!
Oi! Orsons. A killer bee. Hornet.
Don't get surrounded.
Help me, boy.
Nice. Three pinches of magic ash that I still have no idea what to do with.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Over here!
Damn, this thing like drilled into them. Very nice. Cool. What is that? Where's the other one? That was it? Oh god. I think I wasted it. Definitely wasted that one. Yeah, alright, whatever. There's more over here. Gloom Widow. Cool. This thing could be a little better. The gouge?
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Aren't turned? What, did they turn to zombies or some shit? That'd be cool.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Nah, probably not. Oh, this shit. Ability finish. Wow, Clive, you were like spot on. I don't even know. I don't even think that took a minute. That was definitely like 45 seconds.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
The fucking animation is so good. Oh. Breath of wind gauge reduces the cooldown by 3 seconds. All right.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Hey, abbot. Search the abbey. The legend continues to disappoint. Oh shit! No, I'm joking.
The abbot.
So you finished Barristan. You rolled credits. What did you think overall? Be honest. You're amongst friends.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Without spoiling, obviously. Which, you know, you already knew that.
He's breathing.
Overall, good.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Say a B+. The
Imperials dead.
separate, the different direction of Final Fantasy that they went with.
If only.
Was it an acquired taste, or was it like kind of welcome? Like you preferred the more action heavy gameplay rather than the full RPG style
The Black Sheep
party systems and stuff and
will return.
other kind of mechanics that you get in the other Final Fantasies.
Continue. Rosaria
I would have liked.
say,
See,
unless we.
I don't know. 7 Remake, I thought did it great. Like the hybrid between the two. It was a very action-heavy game with regarding the gameplay. It did this like hybrid turn-based, you know, still Devil May Cry style type of gameplay.
I shall.
Harder difficulty option at the beginning and more customization. Yeah, I know. And now that you do get the harder difficulty with NG+, but I mean, are you even going to play NG+?
Clive. He's gone.
Thought about that with 7R, but it's not that far from it. It's not, but at least there were customizations. There was material you could apply in 7R. There's still essence of the older game, obviously. It's just it was updated for like newer, you know, brands of audience who are used to certain types of gameplay.
They didn't need to die like this.
Because like running into casual encounters, running into random encounters and, you know, fighting turn-based, like, that's the old school way of playing Final Fantasy, yeah, but I'm sure it would get old for a lot of people quick.
Threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
But people are still into that. I mean, Octopath Traveler's like that.
We should consign them to
I think the Sea of Stars game is like that, but those are like those 8-bit, you know, something or other. Like, to have a full-fledged turn-based combat in this game, I feel like would have been... Maybe it would have been okay. I don't know. Now that I think about it more.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here.
Because I was thinking like nobody wants to play that, like a turn-based RPG style like that, but I'm like, that's completely wrong. People still like that type of stuff. People will play Mario RPG this year. That's exactly what that will be. I'll play it, shit. Let Larian and the others make the CRPGs. Yeah, that's a good point. But like the Larian stuff, like I never played Divinity and Baldur's Gate. I'll check out eventually. Are those turn-based? I haven't really been. Those are like more roll for the move that you're gonna do, right? Perform the casting to return to Martha's Rest. Make for Riddick's jump. 3 months remain until Mario RPG. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have like 30 bucks in Best Buy certificates. I might use it for that, actually. I've been looking around to see what I'd spend it on. Good point. Damn, that was a good combo. Burning Strike. BG3 is more or less straight up D&D 5th edition in the game form. So yeah, the whole rolling for attacks and skill checks and all that. Divinity is similar, but it's their own system, not D&D based. Yeah, I think, well, that was the thing. The original Baldur's Gate crew or whatever fell off or something, but obviously between 2 and the amount of time that passed. So they saw what Larian did with Divinity, and they were like, shit, you guys can do Baldur's Gate 3. I guess they could, because that shit's selling like crazy. BioWare, that was it. Forgot about it. Yeah, dude, I was talking to my buddy Troy about that. I was like, fucking BioWare made Baldur's Gate 3? And he's like, yeah, and KOTOR. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Holy shit, they used to be fucking good. I knew they did like Mass Effect and stuff, but like after Andromeda, I guess, you know, came Anthem, and that's all I know now. And it's like, shit, BioWare was a good company at one point. What the hell happened? Fucking studio interference or some shit. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger and faster and more ferocious, while flight is always an option. Defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft gear or upgrading existing items. Oh, this would be cool. Neverwinter Nights, I never heard of that one.
What am I saying? Of course it has.
Take you out.
It's a floating eyeball.
Or your gauge anyway. Oh, this thing's cool. I want to get away from this. There we go.
To me, boy.
Nice, nice, nice.
Waken winds. Nice try.
Nice try. Alright, there you are. Okay, so I'm gonna listen for that. Damn it, I thought that was the sound effect that I needed to listen for. I was gonna wait until he was staggered, but fuck it. No, get back in line. What happens if I leave that green ring? The fight's over. This is my first bounty, yeah. I haven't played all week. Shit, that was stupid. Now we should do that. Dig it. You don't know, you never left it. Makes sense.
Nice try. Guess we're all ready.
I should leave it just to test what it does. But I kind of want to finish this dude off. Stagger, bro. There you go. The Berserker ring? I don't know, I gotta check. I don't think so, though. I think I would have seen that. Damn, that was a lot of spikes. If I go fuck that up. Oh shit. I think I missed the deadly takedown window. Yeah, I just heard it. This thing's a harder fight than fucking Typhon. What the hell? Oh, there it is. There's the cling. Shit, doesn't stamina grow back? If I don't like take it down.
Nice try.
Christ, that was a waste. Bad, not bad. You get teleported right after that. So those blue balls, when they surround me, they don't hurt me right away. They're showing me exactly where this red ring of fire is going to be, right? Judgment Bolt of Ramu will do you good. Does a decent amount of stagger. Judgment Bolt. I'll have to add that. Notorious Mark. I thought that was his name. He's a mark. Blue orbs disappear in the red light forms, so that's when you got to dip out of it. Yeah, I thought they were like taking health off, and I was like, there's no avoiding that. But I guess it was just showing me where the red marks were gonna come in.
Didn't see that coming.
Dude, doesn't this thing look like Monsters Inc? What's his name? Billy Crystal? I forgot the character's name. The fucking comedian. Alright. That was random. Mike. Yeah, I couldn't tell if his name was Mike or John Goodman was Mike. No, John Goodman was Sully. That's right. I think he looked just like him, just with wings.
That must be the bridge.
Alright, what's this? Scatter remains.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Yeah, I'm gonna check for that now.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Perform the casting, deliver. Alright, so the side quest done. All this is done. Alright, let's see. Let's go to gear. I don't have Judgment Bolt yet. Let me check for the ring. That's the belt. Bolt is the ultimate. Oh, so I would have to... Hang on. Under abilities? Judgment Bolt. Yeah. There it is. The ring is probably later because it requires having limit break, which I think I only recently got. Yeah, I only just got that. Okay. Yeah, I have to save up for that one, but I'm really wanting to save up for Flames of Rebirth upgrade. So I might do that first. And then I'll focus on Judgment Bolt. Three sharp fangs, okay. Can I just travel there? Yeah, I can. I feel like I've already explored this area anyway. Back when it was pretty, not burnt to the ground.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand.
Listen, BG3, will you keep me up on the phone? Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out.
You would have been right. What these black shields are doing.
GLHF, you too.
Unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this.
I want to play some Baldur's Gate 3 now.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Cool. Turn to the hideaway. What's this? What's the plus sign? Can't leave that way.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
Chocobo.
Right? Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Chocobos. All right.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
You got it. Holy shit. $29. Oh, okay. Wow. All right, not bad. We're moving along. Cool. I was checking something.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I am completely out of potions. I probably should buy some more? Now that I think about it. And I guess stone skin tonic. I don't know if I'll need it, but it's always good to have. Best side quest in the game. You're not the only one who thinks so. Barristan, a buddy of mine who was just in here, he was telling me to do this Chocobo side quest. I was like, I didn't know what he meant until now.
What are you after?
Can't wait to check it out. How you doing, man? Fuck it, let's go nuts.
There you go.
Or as Bob Ross would say, let's get a little crazy.
Thanks very much.
Let's get a little crazy with it.
Try not to move.
This is the one that's actually kind of mandatory. Can I ask why the icon for it is a plus sign and not an exclamation point? Find the hunted chocobo. What's this? What makes this different than any other side quest? How do I get down here? Oh, over here.
A white feather.
Ooh, investigation time. Witcher style.
She was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds, looks like they went that way.
Howdy. I just wanted this thing. Ah, I did not mean to do that. Damn, I thought I had Sporgle's menu up. Son of a bitch. Whatever. See what you made me do. Thanks, Jill. Thanks for all of your help. No, I'm kidding. Thank you. Da-da.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight. They're in trouble.
Oh, there they are. God, they look awful.
You didn't think you'd seen the last
Is that because my computer sucks?
You've been bad for business.
Oh, no.
But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
I feel like they look better in 15. Why? That was a generation ago.
And why's that, eh? Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
I mean, okay.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Good, bring them. Holy shit. Nice. Time to move. Power in the face.
Get him! To me, boy!
Ow. That hurt. Keep missing the deadly takedown.
To me, boy! Thanks, boy. Fire and flame!
That would have been cool if that actually did some damage, but I don't know. I don't think it does. See if I can get this deadly takedown. You really gotta listen for that cue. There we go, I got it. Was that him crying? You sound like it. That was an odd soundbite. Steel silk and a gill bug. Oh, a gill bug. It's a pretty penny.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
I am now king of the Chocobos.
Do you know
Gonna beat this game tonight. Are you? I didn't even think you started it yet. I know you own it.
It couldn't be.
The pictures, like the montage. I love it. Ambrosia.
It is you.
I was just reading about Ambrosia. I was like, wow, this looks a lot like that Chocobo I was just reading about. How coincidental. Don't play the fool. I don't know any other way to play it.
You found yourself a flock.
You know, everybody plays the fool sometimes.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
So, Dragon, where's this movie? Rockaway? Or Morristown? Or East Hanover? I bet you it's East Hanover.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Yeah, me and Katsuragi are gonna meet you there.
Well, bugger me.
West Orange.
This is a heartwarming sight.
The Dine-In Theater?
Down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Why all the way out there? You're going with other people. Oh man, you're going with other people and you still didn't invite us. You selfish SOB. Katsuragi was dying to see that movie too.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
You invited me?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I
think
owe
not.
White Heart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more
Let
besides.
me check Discord now.
Don't
Let's
you worry.
see.
We'll get along just fine without
Movie.
her.
Movie. Teen movie. Movie.
You hear that,
No
White
movie.
Heart?
No
You've
invite.
earned yourself some
Nope.
time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
You were too busy talking about yourself.
You seem awful.
At least I have Ambrosia.
Now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarm my cart on the
You invited
road,
me in
didn't
person
you?
yesterday at the office? You did not.
No.
Stop lying.
That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me.
The only reason I know is because I would have asked you what movie and I wouldn't have, like, it wouldn't have caught me so off guard today.
Away. Good luck to the both of you.
I honestly thought you were going to see Ninja Turtles.
Take care of
Never in a
yourself
million
now.
years would I have guessed this
I'll
movie.
call you when I need you.
I mean, I heard it's good. I want to check it out. But I guess I'll watch it for free someday on a streaming service or the CW during a Saturday afternoon, rainy day. 10 years from now. Ambrosia's tack, curiosity, a bespoke saddle, and blinders worn by Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Cute. Chocobo unlocked. Sweet. I was waiting for this. So I get to ride her around? Mount up. After 18 long years, Clive is finally reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and asks to mount the chocobo. You know what the weird thing about this is? Yeah, that's cool. I get to mount, and ride a chocobo. That's, the norm. But this isn't a very open world-ish map to do this. Gallop. Rein in. So it's like here, and then I can run around the swamp. Yeah, but that's about it. Looks like I can run around and collect stuff I missed. Going to the hideaway, deliver the... Okay, we're just going back to the hideaway now. Wait, oh, Jill gets one too? That's pretty cool. Good for you, Jill. Welcome to the Chocobo Club. Oh, what's down here? Smell.
Be safe.
Sweet. Awesome. Wait, what is this? It's just a shadow. I thought it was a doorway. Oh, like, oh my god. Secret entrance somewhere? No. That would have been cool.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
I fly? Sort of. I'm low on health. Not that bad, but... Cool.
Where's Gav?
Oh, wait, I want to turn this quest in first.
Finish with that log.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Sweet, leveled up. Awesome. Staggers up, everything's up. Good. By 1 point. What was Barristan saying? What ring did I need? Berserker ring. I'll have to look out for that. So now that I have limit break, it should present itself somewhere. King's Quest? Alright.
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Out of the corner of my eye, I thought it said motorcycles.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And
Drake's ass
Tail here
in the south.
Coastline Dominion. With
the bulk of the Republican army march into Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
I did spend some time listening to the soundtrack during work the other day, and that track is fucking legit. I think that's like the menu theme. Really good shit. I recommend listening to that soundtrack. Otto's counter is now open. Are these bounties? New facilities. The following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant Reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto and the Mess. Next to the Moogle.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Let me sell my junk. Or valuables. 1800, nice. I'm still nowhere near the amount that I would need to buy a track on the soundtrack.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Nope.
Finished, are you?
You think it's all right to touch him?
What?
Clive? What do you want?
What do you want? I don't know, some kind of progress with this. That would have been nice. Alright.
Fine.
Alright. Down here is the... Is this the only... It's the only side quest. Alright. But there are boards I'd like to check out.
It's not deep. Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Take fruit to the curse breakers. My God, guys.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
Okay.
Did you come through the forge today?
I have no idea how to get back over there. Oh, it's through here, right? Bird by any other name? Forgive my insistence writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every other day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at the Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? What is up, Ericola? How are you? How's it going, man? Long time. Dude, when are you gonna start streaming again? I need something to watch. Like, it's getting ridiculous. We miss you here. You're good? I'm good, man. Thanks. Never. Why, dude? Your streams are so entertaining. Always cheered me up seeing you go live. I'm serious. Like, when you go live around the prime time that I wasn't able to, or like when I was doing something, so like doing dishes or, you know, making dinner, and I would just throw you up right on my Google Home and watch you play games. Like that was a fun time. And now it's been ripped out of my chest. Just like you rip someone's heart out of their chest. That's what happened to me. When you've deprived me of your streams. You don't know? Nah, you take your time, man. I understand. I have to take my breaks too. I get it. I'm just joking around with you. But I hope you're doing well. I hope work's going well.
My beloved homeland.
All right, she says 2 words and then I have to read the rest. The crossroads of Althea, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm.
Or at least it... I admit. A far more reputable... One would think.
Mike Zakowski, I think his name was.
Allow me to educate you.
Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I'm thinking about the Monsters Inc. guy.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here.
Shit.
Courtesy of Martell.
These are legendary apples too. They were highlighted in purple.
Martell. Now where have I...
Or epic. I forgot which one's purple.
Weren't
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was. And I'd saw
Oh, she was.
plants more than people.
Eric, are there... Oh, I guess that's a stupid question. I was going to say, are there any other games this year that you're amped for? But of course, you got Mortal Kombat 1 coming out.
Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
I would say Mortal Kombat I'm interested in, for sure. Definitely Starfield, which I'll be playing next, for the most part. Spider-Man 2, and I'm trying to think what else. Katsuragi just mentioned it's Mario RPG. I'm interested in it as well. Okay, here's the board. Been looking all over here.
The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Can Clive speak Moogle?
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
This is where we go full on Monster Hunter. Keep an eye on all the billets and get you posted on the board, so if there's anything you need to know, okay. Alright. Great Continent?
I don't think so.
Of course I didn't, because it never happened. Look at these wings. Do they look like the sort of thing that can carry a Moogle across? They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid. Could have fooled me. It's precisely what you've seen before, Kupo. Cursebreakers note down the details of any particular dangerous monsters they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties. And post their bullets here. Gotcha. Okay. Did the Cursebreakers give a billet a rank? Alright. Wait, why didn't you turn into a check mark? So if a place name doesn't jingle your pom-pom, try reading with a witness's statement. Sometimes there are other details in them that might help you track down nasties and finish them off. Okay. Still more. Cursebreakers don't just track up any old rumors on this board, you know, they take great pains to verify with every little detail. So you don't go letting all the hard work go to waste. Don't let me, I mean, them down. Alright. Hunt board. Reports of fiends terrorizing. Okay, hunt board. Notorious marks. Okay, so I already did one. I got a C? That sucks. Oh, so I just find these out in the world then. Huh. Trader coming by the way of Kar Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering, though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their pass. The sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Angel of Death. Okay. Location. Oh, it just already says that. So, Clairview Sunbreak. Broken Hill, Rosaria. Desiree.
Oh, Clive.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Words are immortal.
They live on in others, and if the words are... Okay. It was Jara in our last lesson before Titan came.
Business is busy.
On top of my regular duties here, as the Whisper, Otto has piled countless other tasks. Not that I'm complaining, mind. I enjoy writing. I have ever since I learned my letters from Jara back in the old hideaway. I won't claim to have been his best student, though. Sorry. That honor goes to Shirley. Still, I think, I like to think Jara would be so proud of me, too, were he here with us today.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing side quests will earn renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree in the Hideaway's mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Donations for me? That'd be nice. Your merry band of outlaws and his dashing deeds. Or am I paying this? Let's see. Create contents.
All yours.
Oh, these are renown. Spect order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once again, but never again.
You earned this.
Okay.
Sorry, but you're not quite there yet.
Alright.
How are you doing?
Hi.
Oh.
So much has happened since last night. It feels like a while ago. But we'll forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martell, they're still with us in our hearts.
Sid.
And Sid, when I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for us.
He's still with us.
But he's still with us and in you. You took his name and gave us hope when he had none. So I suppose that what I'm trying to say is don't be a stranger. Hideaway ain't nothing without its Sid.
Oh, same old.
Same old, innit? Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems I need dealing with now. And can be saved for later. It was still early days in the old place, so I could just handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, I need Dee's help to sift through it all. And that's just the sifting. Actually solving any of these problems is a whole other headache. The curse breakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck waiting for volunteers to handle the rest.
So,
if you ever find yourself at a loose end, well, you know where to find me.
quick look.
Okay.
Always something in there.
No news is good news, I guess.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe. Not that I'm planning a journey.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since.
Since
Old
I've
Sid was
been in
the
a
only one
hideaway.
to stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
I have to go back to the backyard.
Them old apples were enough to curdle you.
Son of a bitch. I don't even know how to get there.
That broom's as ragged as...
It's through here and then over here, through this door, out this door, down 4 flights of fucking stairs.
Breakers send their thanks and their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Hey, I got one. I got a Martel apple. I was wondering.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it pure. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Mid.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff. $29. Oh, I'm still in the Gathering Storm? Weird. Alright. Cool.
And you say Sid built this place?
Alright, gents, that's gonna do it for tonight. I am exhausted.